So today is Christmas in August. Today would have been Chris's birthday. Well, who the hell is Chris?
Hello, and welcome to Dopey, a dumb podcast about drug stories and other such things. I'm Dave.
And I'm Chris.
Welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. I'm Dave.
And I'm Chris.
I just got 5 months this week.
Nice job, dude.
Thank you very much.
And I have 2 years.
Please introduce yourself.
Drew Pinsky.
Dr. Drew Pinsky.
This is good. It's a privilege.
Yeah.
It's a privilege for us.
It's an honor and a privilege for us, yes.
Now, Chris's final episode was episode 142. And in 143, Dave announced that Chris died from an overdose.
So, hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And I am Dave. And for those who aren't on Dopey social media, the worst thing that could have ever happened, and Chris relapsed and died.
This is my favorite podcast about addiction, hands down. There are so many episodes that will stay with me forever. From my first episode that I've ever heard.
A lot of talk lately about me being not kind to my father, so I decided for a nice change of pace to have my father, Alan, open the show with me. So welcome back to the show, Dad.
Well, hi, hello, David. This is very strange. Very strange.
He has a chair. He has the microphone.
Wow, it's almost like respectful, almost.
Episodes that I'm in.
You didn't sell another magazine at this point. You were done with the magazine crew.
I was officially done with the magazines. I really only used them to go on the run from whatever I was running from myself, really, if you look at it. This podcast is such a unique take. And Dave, I don't know if anyone's told you lately, so let me please tell you today that I am so fucking proud of you. And Chris is so fucking proud of you. You have kept this podcast going in his memory, and you have done it flawlessly. Each episode brings something different. One, I might laugh. One, I might cry. Another episode, I might be like, oh my God, did y'all really go there?
On February 5th, I will have 2
Presuming
years.
something horrible doesn't happen, you don't die or use. I mean, Chris is a bad fucking addict. Chris calls me up. He's like, yo, Dave. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you want to do some acid tonight? I'm like, no. And he's like, well, me neither, but let's just get some dope. What do you say? And I'm like, no. And he's like, are you sure? I'll buy it. I can just come over and we can get some dope. That's the kind of drug addict Chris is.
And that's the kind of friend I am, too.
But every single episode has something in common, and that is your passion and your personality and your love of what you do and your memory of Chris. That is in every single episode. Now, I'm just one member of Dopey Nation, but I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of us when I say that we are so fucking proud of you. And you have helped so many of us over the years. And for that, I am forever grateful. Because of you and all of your hard work and passion and love for the podcast, Chris's name and memory and story will never be forgotten. Today, in memory of Chris, I'm starting Dopey Podcast over on my Spotify. I'm going to start from episode 1, and I'm going to listen to all of them straight through. And there are a few that I've missed along the way, so it'll probably take me like a week or so. But even if it's just on in the background, I'm going to play it all day long today and tomorrow and the next day until I listen to all of the episodes. Happy birthday, Chris. Toodles.
Stay strong, Dopey Nation, and fucking toodles for Chris, who we'll always miss.